G'day, Garrick here from Studio Wynne, Vintage Guitars, and welcome to In the Groove, brought to you in conjunction with our good mates over at onvinyl.co.nz. This week I'm revisiting one of the most important records of my teenage years, Siamese Dream by the Smashing Pumpkins. The 2025 reissue is a gorgeous double LP on 180 gram vinyl and with the original artwork, and I hear it's selling like hotcakes. The album itself is iconic. Heavily layered guitars, Corgan's unmistakable voice, and that mix of fragility and force. It was produced by Butch Vig, who just 2 years earlier produced Nevermind for Nirvana and Gish for the Pumpkins in 1991. Corgan and Vig took things to another level here. Vig said, "We were working 12 hours a day, 6 days a week for about 3 months, and then for the last 2 months we worked 7 days a week, 14 or 15 hours a day because we were behind schedule. At times there were up to 100 guitar parts compressed into a single song. There's a literal wall of guitar sound on most of these tracks." Corgan, for his part, had suffered a nervous breakdown just prior to recording. His lyrics on Siamese Dream became darker, more explicit and more personal, unpacking childhood trauma and inner chaos. Tensions in the band were high, with Corgan re-recording many of the other band members' parts himself. And somehow, out of all that pressure and dysfunction, they made a masterpiece. The main distortion guitar tone came from the Electro Harmonix op amp Big Muff, compressed, fuzzy and surprisingly articulate. And the whole mix was subtly run through a Mutron biphase, not as a classic phaser but more like a filter, adding presence to the higher fuzz tones. This was a signature effects unit for Lee Scratch Perry, giving him a lot of his really dubby classical sounds. You can hear it clearest on the opening riff of Rocket with a little bit of the sweep engaged. Take Cherub Rock, the album intro is a full declaration. It's aggressive, mechanical, but weirdly melodic. Today comes across all sunshine at first, but the lyrics are among the bleakest on the album. Mayonnaise is a slow build stunner, those chiming arpeggios eventually giving way to a tidal wave of fuzz. And Disarm, which you can hear in the background here, is the acoustic curveball. No distortion, just strummed open chords, bells and some orchestral touches. It's an autobiographical track reflecting on Corgan's troubled childhood. Hearing all of this on vinyl, especially over two 180 gram LPs, you get a real sense of the sonic depth. You can feel the tube amps breathing, the layers expanding. The guitar work is beautiful and brutal at once. To experience one of the very best albums of the 90s the way it was meant to be heard, this reissue is essential. Grab a copy at onvinyl.co.nz, plug it in, turn it up and try not to throw yourself head first into the lounge furniture. Stay tuned.